Double life, double trouble. Hey loves, welcome back to another episode of Sassy Speaks. It's your girl Sassy, and it is June. Happy June to everyone. If this is your first time rocking with me, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you'll go back and listen to all of the other episodes and follow us for the new episodes. To my day one riders, hey boos. We are back at it yet another week. And y'all, I am so excited for myself because I'm actually dropping this episode on time. Yay! At least something in my life is on track for the time being. But we'll see how that goes for the rest of the month. But I am trying. But y'all pray for your girl because I am struggling. But we're going to make it do what it do. So it is the first week of June. And the month of June, we're going to have another theme series. And it is going to be called Straight Off Reddit. Now, y'all know Reddit is a magical place. A terrifying place, a place where people tell the truth, the whole truth, and sometimes way more than we asked for. And this month, we're taking some of the wildest Reddit stories and talking about the lessons hidden underneath all the chaos. So I hope you all are ready. Buckle up because we are going down this rabbit hole together. And today's story, baby, this one had me staring at my phone like, sir, when did you have time? So let's get into it. The story. A woman thought she was living her dream. She had met a man she believed was everything she wanted. He was attentive, consistent, thoughtful. The relationship moved forward naturally. After a year together, they got engaged. Wedding planning had already started. The venue was booked. The dress was purchased. Family members were excited. Life seemed perfect. Then one ordinary day, she received a message for a woman she had never met.
Hello, may I speak to Barbara? Barbara, this is Shirley. You might not know who I am, but the reason I am calling you is because I was going through my old man's pockets this morning and I just happened to find your name and number.
If you know, you know. The message said, "How long have you been with my husband?" Do what? Oh my goodness. Immediately my blood pressure would have gone up. Ma'am, what do you mean, husband? She assumed it was a mistake. A wrong person, wrong name, wrong everything. Oh, that's what our hearts wants to tell us. Except it wasn't. Oh my, the woman started naming details. His name, his job, his vehicle, everything matched. Then she sent wedding photos. Actual wedding photos. Turns out this fiancé wasn't just cheating. He was already married. Not separated. Not in the process of divorce. Married. I got so many questions. Like, let me not get ahead of myself. Oh my gosh. Married. The whole husband package. And somehow this man managed to maintain two completely different relationships at the same time. Now, here's the part that sent me. After getting caught, he wanted another chance. Typical, right? Not from one woman, from both women. Sir, let's focus on finishing the first chance before we start requesting extras. Again, so many questions are running through my head. Like, how? Like, how? I just don't understand. And what amazes me about stories like this isn't even the cheating, it's the confidence. The confidence required to wake up every day and think, nah, nobody's gonna find out. Because lying like this isn't accidental. Mm, it's strategic. It's intentional. It's daily. Every phone call, every excuse, every holiday, every story. You have to actively participate in a deception. And somehow people convince themselves that they're going to outrun the truth forever. The truth is undefeated. It might take months, it might take years, but eventually it shows up. And when it does, it usually brings receipts. What did they say? The lie will make it all the way around the world before the truth is able to put his pants on. That's what they say. Oh, so many questions. Let's talk about what really gets stolen in situations like this. Most people think it's love. It's not. It's time. And time is priceless. That woman wasn't just dating him. She was planning a future, making life decisions, dreaming dreams, and building trust. She invested years into something she believed was real. That's what makes betrayal so painful. You aren't just grieving a person, you're grieving the future you thought you had. You're grieving the plans, the expectations, the version of reality that no longer exists. And that's a heavy thing to process. I mean, she got the venue booked, got the wedding dress. I'm going to save my comments for the end. Stay on track, girl. It's too much. Okay. Now, before anybody starts asking, how did she not know? Let's stop right there because that's usually the wrong question. Most people aren't investigating the people they love. They're trusting them, as they should. Healthy relationships require trust. The responsibility belongs to the liar, not the person who believed them. Now, sure, sometimes there are signs, and we have to stop ignoring these signs. Is the responsibility just on the liar if we are seeing the red signs, but we are ignoring them because we want to sacrifice that part for the life that we feel like we're going to be living? Sometimes there are inconsistencies. Sometimes there are moments that don't quite add up. I mean, there has to be two lives. But when someone is committed to deception, they become very good at explaining things away. That's why hindsight always looks obvious, but living it feels very different. Hmm. One thing I've learned, character always repeats itself. Eventually, you can hide behavior, you can hide actions, and you can hide mistakes. For a while, yeah, till the mask falls off. But character leaks. It shows up in patterns. It shows up in decisions. It shows up in how people handle responsibility. And eventually, who someone truly is becomes impossible to hide. That's why it's important to pay attention to actions, not just words. Words tell stories, actions tell truth. And this is where I am going to do my little rant, get on my soapbox, because I have so many questions. How was he able to pull this off? I mean, he's already married. So where was he telling her that he was going when he was with the other chick? Where was he supposed to be during the night? And vice versa. Where was he supposed to be when the side chick didn't have him? Like, married? I wonder, was it like an open marriage? Was it just like, don't ask no questions marriage? Like, I just don't understand how he was able to get away with something like this for so long. I mean, homegirl booked a venue, got a dress, details like wedding stuff, and you know that stuff is expensive. And once you book the venue or buy your dress, most of the time you can't get that money back. Depending on the days, I know how close it was to the wedding when she found out. You might can get some money back, but you're not going to get all money back. And that's what kills me. I mean, you got me out here not only looking stupid, but spending my good money paying for this stuff. Oh, some blood's got to shed because this is ridiculous. And then how crafty and mentally unstable does this man have to be able to have two lives? I mean, one life to me is exhausting. Like, bruh, you not exhausted? I just don't understand how in this world you are able to pull this off. And then what kind of women are you dealing with? I got questions. I need to know. Oh, you not coming home tonight? What's up with that? And how often was he not coming home at night? See, I need somebody from the story to call me. Let's do a live interview because I have questions. And was it that good that he had to mess up not only one woman's life, but two? And then this joker wants another chance. He wants to go into what they call it, polygamy. Which I am seeing a whole lot of that now these days on social media. How in the world do you handle multiple spouses? I mean, one wears me out. And I just don't understand. And I know I wear him out. It's not enough hours in a day. I mean, bruh, did he not work? Does he not have a job? I hope there weren't children involved because that just takes it to a whole nother level. I just don't understand. Oh, but maybe that's enough of my soapbox. Oh, this is just crazy. And I could go on and on and on. Again, I have so many questions and no answers because this is diabolical. I mean, the audacity of homeboy. And I bet you this joker, like, I ain't gonna say that because that's not nice, but I want to know what is it that he has to offer that got these two women allowing this double life? I mean, I'm nosy. Like, I'm not going through stuff, but I got questions and I pay attention. And if you're not where you supposed to be at the time you supposed to be there, I need to know why. It has to make sense. I guess what I'm saying. It has to make sense. I just don't get it. I am flabbergasted. I don't understand. This is diabolical. But it's not my story. Oh, it's not my story. So the lesson from today's Reddit story is simple. You can't build something real using something fake. That foundation has to be solid, not trust, not love, not commitment. Eventually, the foundation breaks. And everything sitting on top of it comes down to if somebody has to create multiple versions of themselves to keep a relationship alive, they're not maintaining a relationship. They're maintaining a performance. And performances always end. And that is something we have to understand because, again, red flags, clues, we have to pay attention because evidently he's a master liar. And we're not going to expect for him to come and be honest about it. And then I want to know, how did the lady find out? How did the wife find out? And then chick number 2 was so naive to be like, oh, you must have the wrong person? But I guess if homeboy wasn't giving signs that they couldn't trust them, well, wife had to because she went snooping. I needed to know how all this unfolded because it has got me thinking several different scenarios and I can't come up with one good one because I need to know. And this is why I might need to stay off of Reddit because I'm walking away more confused than I am with answers. I just can't see how somebody can just work that hard to maintain 2 different lives. And then when they collide, you think that you are, what's the word I'm looking for? You deserve a chance, another chance, and not that you crawling and begging to one woman. You want both of them. What we gonna do? Go out and build a nice house with 2 primary bedrooms and you just walk across the hall whenever you feel like it? Like, make it make sense. This is crazy. Oh, but okay. I think I'm done. It's short and sweet. And remember, the truth doesn't need a good memory. Only lies do. That's it for this week's episode of Straight Off Reddit. The stories may be messy, but the lessons are real. Take what serves you, leave what doesn't, protect your peace, and drink your water. That is a life lesson that we are going to go by. So, holla at me. Y'all know how to get at me. Email sassyspeakspod@gmail.com. Facebook, Sassy Speaks. IG, Sassyspeakspod. Leave me some reviews. Send me your stories. Let's talk about it. All right. Until next time. Bye, loves.